Yeah.
Hi guys, KevinTheDirector here, reporting live at RTX on behalf of the Nerd Stash, and I'm here with the girls of RWBY. Girls, how you doing this weekend?
Great!
Fantastic.
It's for some reason that just reminded me of like one of those Sam Adams commercials. I'll have a water. I'll have a Sam Adams.
I'll have a Sam Adams. Is that an offer right now? Oh, is that a thing?
Okay, see, that's awesome. But aside from that, let's talk about RWBY. Like, did you girls ever think it would be, gather this much following and fandom and just be where you're at right now?
Part of me wants to say like, oh no, we never expected this, but when I saw the trailer for the Red one and seeing the reaction from that, I was like, this is going to be big. I think we all kind of had that feeling, and it doesn't surprise me that it's grown this much, but it's still really shocking to see all the fans and all the cosplay and artwork every day.
I had absolutely no idea. But to be fair, I didn't have a good idea of the fan base as it was beforehand. So it's been very exciting to see it expand as much as it has, and going to China and Japan now, which is incredibly insane. So that's exciting. I mean, no. Yeah, I'd say probably a little bit of both. I guess I'll hold it. A little bit of both. We had always hoped it would be, obviously, a big deal. We hoped everything would be successful. But seeing the amount of all of the artwork and the cosplayers at the convention and all of that is really just like, oh, like, this is really in people's minds a lot more than, we would always think. And it's really humbling, I think, too, just to see how much everybody really cares, and we really love it and appreciate it.
Well, Monty showed me the Red trailer when he was working on it, like very, very, very early stages, and said, I want to make an anime with Rooster Teeth. And I'm a huge anime fan, so I was like, oh my gosh, we're amazing. We're tapping into that market. Let's see how it goes. So we were a little wary about maybe fans would like it, maybe they wouldn't. And just seeing their reaction from it is, again, very humbling, and I'm honored. And having people come out to you and going, oh my gosh, you're RWBY. I'm like, oh, well, not literally, but yeah, that's great. I'm glad you know me, like total strangers. So yeah, and now we're going global. We're in Japan, Korea, China, taking over the world. RWBY everywhere.
One day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Now, with Season 3 coming up, where would you like to see your characters go, not only from Season 3, but even potential future episodes beyond Season 3?
I mean, just more character development and learning their backstory, and then seeing where they go from there and how they grow up. I mean, they're all teenagers now. So, maybe someday we'll find out what happens when they leave Beacon and go on and, become huntresses, or what happens to them.
It'll be like Harry Potter. They'll go off into the world, and we'll learn about them slowly.
And they'll give a sock to some guy who's free.
Have a sock. I'm free!
That's all I remember from Harry Potter.
Yeah, sorry, I don't even know. What was the question again? After we got
where would you like to see your characters go beyond Season 3 and even on Season 3? Like, where would you like to see your characters go as voice actresses?
Oh, absolutely. I would really like to see, obviously, since Winter is coming, Weiss's sister, I really want to see not only that, kind of dynamic between the two, but I also want to see her, be able to maybe branch out to some of the other, RWBY girls too, and we'll see maybe where their family comes from. And I just really I'm excited that we're all getting along well, and everyone's starting to like each other in the RWBY team, and Weiss isn't crazy mean all the time, and everybody doesn't like, oh, some heiress, so that's good. And Blake is getting funny too, so it should be really fun. That's what you're excited for.
Blake's getting funny. You're getting funny.
You're getting funny, yeah.
We talked about it at the panel, but we announced that my uncle will be joining us this season, which is Uncle Crow. It's voiced by Vic. Yeah, not my real uncle, should clarify. RWBY's. Who will be voiced by Vic Mignogna, who I've been a fan of his work since 7th grade. But yeah, that's exciting to have that dynamic, so I get to play off of him. But also, Uncle Crow is the one who taught RWBY how to fight. So I'm interested in, that dynamic and seeing what their relationship is like going into that. And just going into a little bit more of RWBY herself. She's so happy all the time. There's got to be something going on in there. Something dark. Yeah.
Well, if you could tell me, like, where you drew your inspiration from, like, if there's a certain anime character that drew you inspiration for your character, which anime would you say that character came from, and which character would you draw your inspiration from to play the character that you currently play right now?
Well, I didn't watch any anime before RWBY started, and Miles, Carey, Gray, and Monty were always like, yeah, Yang is kind of based off of,
Barbara.
like, your personality, and, like, we kind of drew inspirations from you, so I've just been playing it like me, so if I was an anime character, I would say Barbara Dunkelman.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you a specific anime character that I draw inspiration from for Blake. There's far too many characters out in the world like that. The only person I could think of would be like Tsubaki, but she's not even remotely like that. She's a bit nicer. Yeah, no, it's a lot of just building off of ourselves and learning them as a character without someone else.
Right. Yeah, I mean, every character is unique, so we do get the whole, we develop the character, too, as everybody else is seeing her develop, as I guess I should correct myself with. So it's been great seeing all of that. And I forgot the question. Anime characters. I didn't watch anime before either. And I will say, though, RWBY is very unique, and I think that we've all I hope now, maybe at some point, people could use our characters as a reference for something else. That might be kind of cool.
I think they have.
Go for it.
So, exciting.
The name escapes me, but maybe you would know because I assume you're an anime fan. The main woman in Bleach who teaches Ichigo.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Monty spoke to me. I don't remember her name. I'm awful. But he spoke to me before we even started the show, and he said RWBY kind of draws a little bit of that from her because whenever she tries to explain something, she'll draw a picture. And it's always horrible. It's a terrible drawing. And she's like, why don't you understand this? This is clear as day. And everyone's like, I don't know what's happening. And Monty said that's RWBY as a team leader a lot of times is like, makes sense in her brain, but everyone else is like, what are you talking about? But yeah.
That's perfect.
That's
actually
so right.
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you for taking the time to interview with us on behalf of the Nerd Stash. And I have one surprise for you. I actually do have 4 cosplayers that are dressed up as each of the individual characters. I would like to do a quick photo shoot on behalf of the Nerd Stash.
Yeah.
So,
One for each of us?
one for each of you.
You get a
Yes.
character. You get a character.
I feel like Oprah Winfrey right now, except I'm white and a dude. But anyway, this is KevinTheDirector on behalf of the Nerd Stash with the RWBY Girls here at RTX 2015. Check it all over social networks on the description box below. I got to get going because this photo shoot is going to happen. KevinTheDirector, y'all, and the RWBY Girls. Peace out.